Hey, what's up, guys? Coming back at you. You know my name already. In case you don't, it's Eric. Um, so I've already mentioned what I'm going to talk about in another video. But it's an older video, and I mixed it in with something else, some other topic I was talking about. So I'm gonna make its own. I'm making this its own separate video for easy access. Okay, a while back. So this is how I know. This is how I know that they're tapping our phones. Okay, and it's pretty certain. Like, if this wouldn't have happened, if this situation wouldn't have happened to me, I never would have thought that they were tapping my phone or anything like that. But I'll tell you why. Okay, so when all this gang stalking stuff started happening to me, I hit up my homie one time, right, to go. I told hey, let's go. Either I told him or he told me. He was like, let's go to the beach. All right. He lives in the town over, and I'm like, okay, cool, let's go. And then he's like, well, come to my house, come swoop me up, cause I live I live more east, and west is heading towards the beach. So I'd swoop him up, and then we just shoot to the beach. And then so I take off, and I go to his house. And when I get to the front of his house outside, I text him, and I was like, hey man, where you at? And he's like, right here at my house. He's like, where are you at? And then I was like, right here in front of your house, smoking crack. And I was totally just acting dumb. You know what I mean? We act dumb like that. We just play around. And then, so he's just like, I'm like, come outside. And he's like, LOL, laughing out loud, whatever. And so he comes out and everything. We head to the beach, and that was that. We had a good time and everything. And so I don't know if it was like a few days later or a couple weeks later or something. I was in LA, and I went to go meet up a friend. I went to go pick up this girl, right? And on my way to her place or whatever, I stopped to get gas. All right, I stopped to get gas, and I go inside the store. And when I had barely went in there, there was a dude outside that he looked homeless. Okay, he looked homeless. He was just hanging around right there, and I didn't think anything of it. Whatever, I was just like, homeless guy just kicking back right here. And on my way out, he says, he just blurts it out. He wasn't like, I didn't look at him or anything. I was just walking by him, and he goes, hey man, you're on a federal watch list for smoking crack. Like that. And I was like, I didn't look at him or anything. I just took it in, and I was like, what the heck? Like it just hit me, like, I just said that to my friend, like, whatever, a few days earlier, whatever. And then I was like, and that's when I started putting two and two together, like, I think these guys are tapping my phone or something, And I was just like, I was tripping out on that after. But it makes sense, because that's how they stay ahead of us. You know what I mean? So they're definitely tapping our phones, dude. Yeah. And someone made a comment on one of my old or one of the other videos or whatever, saying to look up if I'm on a federal watch list by the FBI. And I don't think that's a bad idea. I just don't think they're going to tell us the truth if we are or not, because if we are, it's kind of like giving themselves away that they're doing all this, So, but I'm just saying, I don't think it's a bad idea. I just don't think they're going to tell us the truth, but it's worth a shot, I guess, Yeah, but thanks for that comment. But yeah, just stay vigilant, guys, and I know all this is hard, going through all this. It's rough, man. But just don't forget this is spiritual. This is a spiritual thing. This is an attack from the devil, straight up. And so rebuke the spirit of gang stalking. Pray to God to bring this to an end. Everything is in His time, though. He's got to figure things out, and the way He works is different. We want it. They stop this right now. But that doesn't work like that. With God, it's in His time, when everything has to play out first. This is all prophetic. This is all biblical stuff. And so whatever has to play out, it has to play out first for His will, for the glory of His will. But yeah, just stay strong, stay vigilant, and I appreciate all the comments you guys give me to stay out of trouble and everything like that. And I know, I'm hard-headed, man. I am. I'm hard-headed sometimes, and I let my emotions get to me, and I just react with being dumb. But I really appreciate it. It helps me when you guys tell me things like that. It really does. That's for me, the best way to get through to me is to talk to me. I don't do good with people like this whole whatever they're trying to do here. I don't know if these people think that they're keeping me from committing a crime or something. I have a sense that they think we gotta watch him because he'll commit a crime or something. The reason why, if I wanted to commit a crime, I'll commit a crime, dude. You're not stopping me. Guaranteed, you're not stopping me. The only one that's stopping me is God. So if you want to help me in any kind of way, pray for me. Pray for me and tell God to keep him safe, and to keep him grounded, and to keep in your word and stuff like that. This whole mind game thing that they're doing, it's so dumb. It's not doing anything for me. You're just harassing me. That's all you're doing. The best way to get through to me is talk to me. Anybody. Because I listen. I'm not like other people. I listen. I listen to everything. The words of encouragement, everything. I take it in. That's what differentiates me from other people. I really take it in when someone tells me something. I take it as God telling me. And it is. It usually is. It's God telling you these things, You're that little conscience in your mind that don't do this, or don't do this, or stay away from here, or don't do this. It's God telling you these things. It's God. And I know there's probably people on here that don't believe in God and stuff, but take it however you want, man. But we do know right and wrong, and we know there's a God. Our spirit knows there's a God. That's why we feel guilty when we do something wrong. And you may not think so, but that's the truth. It's God telling you. That little conscience is God telling you, no. Right and wrong. There's right and wrong. That's why we feel guilty when we do bad things. But yeah, I'll just end it here. But that's how I know, guys. They're tapping your phones. So try and limit the type of conversations and stuff. Don't give them anything to work off of or anything. Limit your conversations, or do it through a secure app or something. Like Signal, or your conversations, because they're taking everything that you're saying and they're using it against you. I mean, I don't really care. They're already, I'm on YouTube, and so I ain't really trying to hide and stuff. I don't really care. What's a couple more stalkers, might as well throw 20 more in. Come on in, but yeah, I'll end it here. I just wanted to make that so you can look back on it, and that's how I know they're 100% tapping your guys' phones. Alrighty, guys, take care. Love you all. If you want to hit me up, my email's on the description of my channel. EricJArroyo@gmail.com. You can hit me up, man, whenever. Or if any of you would like to do like a little interview or anything through Zoom or anything, or even if you're in the neighborhood or around the area, I'd love to interview you, and I'd like to hear your story. I'd like to I'd like to put it on film, man, like video, because it's an interesting topic, and it's also documenting all the harassment that's going on. So, but keep in contact, man. Keep in contact. You guys can hit me up whenever you want. No weird shit. Okay? Alrighty, guys. Love you. Take care.